Hi guys, how are we doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. It is sunny here in Scotland, and it might not look like it here, but, oh yeah, I'm wearing shorts. And I don't wear shorts very often, so yeah, it's a good day. And I've got an absolute cracker for you today. Really simple, but really cool lesson. We're going to take a lick that we can use with the G, C, and D chord. And we can have a lot of fun with that. I wasn't planning on making this lesson, but I've been playing around with this lick all morning and thought it had to be shared out into the world. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before I do have a few spaces left for my coaching program this month. So if you fancy having me as a teacher for 12 weeks, helping you become a better guitarist, then fill out the application below and I'll get back to you. So, on with the lesson. Right, we've got a G, a C, and a D. And we're going to be using this little scale run. Okay, now with the G chord, you have this little pentatonic run, right? We've got 3, 5, 7 from the E string. Alright, so we've got the root here, the G note, and then from here, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7 on the A, 5, 7 on the D, slide up to 9 on the D, and then 7 on the G, alright? 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 7. Now I'm going to do a full chord progression at the end of this, so you've got something to practice this with. But I just wanted to give you the notes, alright? This is the notes that we're working from, just so that you can, again, be creative yourself and try a few different things. Okay, so bearing that in mind, okay, the little lick, the basis of this lesson is going to be this. Very simple, right? I'm just climbing up that run and ending here. 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. And that's me ending on the root again, the G note here. Okay, I'm going down, up, a little slap. 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. And what I like to do as well is add a little bit of mute in there. Alright? And I do that just by keeping my palm here over the strings to dull the sound a little bit. Gives it a cool little sound. So practice that. Down, up, slap. Nice and slow, get the muscle memory dialed in. Alright. Now play about with that for a while, make sure you get it dialed in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the C chord. And guess what? We've got the exact same structure available to ourselves, right? From the root, the C note here, 3, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. Now again, we could take this a little bit further, 7 to 9. This time though, we would come down to 8 on the B. So 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 8. Alright? The only little difference there. Okay, so I could combine those two. See? Okay, cool. Now what about a D? No, I'm not going to play a D there. I'm going to play a D here. Much more sophisticated and a little jazzier, right? But I'm taking that C chord and I'm moving it up 2 frets, so it becomes a D-ish chord, right? It's basically another way to play the D, right? Just by sliding this chord up 2 frets, and this also means that I can just move the little scale run as well. So my root's here. This time it'll be 5, 7, 9, 5, 7, 5. Alright, it's just everything moved up 2 frets, basically. And again, I've got the rest of that scale. The same as C. Alright, so I hope you're starting to connect the dots a little bit here, because again, everything is movable with guitar, so once you figure that out, the whole fretboard just opens up. So once you've got that down, right, we can start to change it a little bit, right? Make some little subtle differences so we can mix it up a little bit more, right? So rather than just do this, I can do this. Add that in, right? And all I'm doing there is 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, hammer on to 7, back to 5 again. Do the same here with C. D. You see, everything's just movable, and of course that just gives us another option to do. Another thing we could do is we don't always need to go on the run. We can use that as a visual tool, right? Because I know if a G or a C, here example, but what if I want to get down here? I could just isolate this little bit of the scale and include that. Alright, the slide from 9, 7 to 9, then 8, then back again. I could do the same with the D. I know I've got this here. A slide from 9 to 11, and then 10. Alright, so then I can take all those ideas and I can make something that sounds a little bit like this. So, that's a lot of fun. I've had so much fun playing along with this for the last couple of days. I really hope you do too. Now again, it's not about just copying what I'm doing. It's about taking those ideas, taking those scales, taking those runs and those chords, and trying to do your own thing with them. You know, it's about not just copying, but taking the guitar and making it your own and figuring out how to express you through that. This is getting deep. This is getting deeper than I wanted it to. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave me a comment and let me know. Alright, take it easy, and I'll see you soon with the next lesson.